Hello everyone, it's good to be back with you guys. Welcome if you're new. So I am Sarah with Sarah's Book Break, and if you don't know, I am a mother of 5 kids. I'm also an independent consultant with Usborne Books and More, and I'm a former elementary teacher. So today's topic is book storage solutions. So we're going to talk about ways to keep the clutter of books under control and tips to use to get your kids motivated to want to read and excited about reading in your home. So I wanted to start off by, can you see this? There you go. Asking you guys some questions. I would love to hear from you on how you keep your book clutter under control, and if you're willing to share a photo of how or where you store your books, or more than one place. And then finally, what tips or ideas do you have for book storage solutions? So all of us, I'm sure, have it a little bit different or unique in our homes. We find what works for us. So please go ahead and share your tips that you have of what you do with your books. I've heard many people share concerns that they have too many books, or there's just too much book clutter. Others have said that they just don't have the space for books or the storage options. While others, the books just aren't being used in their home, and so why add more books to their home library if they're not being used? So I wanted to go ahead and share some tips that I found from my days as a teacher, things that I've learned from others, and some things that have worked in my own home. So if you have kids that are not using books, or there's too many books in your home, one of the reasons may be that they're outdated. Your kids have outgrown them. They're not interested in those topics anymore. If that's the case, don't hold on to them. Don't keep them in your room taking up space in your home, but donate them. You can give new life to books by sharing them with someone else that will benefit from them. Whether that's a shelter or a new mom, a classroom. Teachers are always loving new books, and children in classrooms can always benefit from new, different books. Even if they're not brand new, they're new to them, and they will love that. Another thing you can do instead of donating them is you can do a book trade with people in your neighborhood or community. And that is, rather than just giving away your books, you can share them or give them to someone else, and they give you their books that aren't being used in their home anymore. And then both families, or whoever is involved in the trade, will benefit from new books in their home. Again, they're not brand new books, but they are new to the child, and the child will enjoy reading new and different things. All right, my next tip is to rotate your books. So if you have a lot of books, and again, they're not being used, I would put some of those books away into a box and store them out of reach of the kids, just like a toy rotation, where you bring out a few toys and let the kids play with those for a while, and then you trade them for a new set of toys. Do that with your books also. They will be brand new to the kids when you bring them out, and they'll be fun and exciting. And I actually do this monthly with my kids, and I try to do like all the Christmas books in December, or the back to school books in September or August. I do some beach books or camping books in the summer. So I try to rotate those and have like a section where my seasonal books are. So each month I have some new books for them to read. Again, with the rotation, if you don't want to do it monthly, you can definitely do it seasonally. Have your spring books, your summer books, winter and fall books, or you can do like a thematic unit where you focus on a certain theme with your books, and bring out all your space books. And so your kids can learn everything they want about space. And when they are exhausted the books, then you can bring out your animal books, but have a different theme each time. So they're learning something, and they get excited about that different theme, and they can extend their understanding and learning that way. All right, third tip I have for today is to have your books located throughout your house. Now, you may have a designated bookshelf or a library where you keep all your books, but one thing to help encourage your kids to read more is to have them throughout the house. So if they're not in the library, they'll still see books in other places, and they'll still think about books and want to read them or get curious about the book that's sitting in front of them. So I actually have the 5 B's to help you remember. These are suggestions you can try to get your kids excited and reading more throughout the day. In baskets, and that's pretty simple to remember. But if you put books in baskets, you can have those baskets wherever you want throughout the house, and the kids will find them. They're easy access. They can even carry smaller baskets with them wherever they are, to their bedroom or into a reading nook, and they can read those books. Another B is the breakfast table. Okay, you may have not thought about this, but if you think about it, there's always the things on the back of the cereal boxes that the kids love to read. Well, why not have your kids reading books while they're eating breakfast also? So have access to those books so that they can be learning while they're nourishing their bodies. All right, the third place you can store your book is in the back seat of your car. So I know that it's really easy when you're going places to just hand your kids an electronic so they can be quiet and calm and happy. But why not just have a basket of books or travel organizer that you can get online with books in it so that they can easily reach those books and be entertained and happy and learning while you're traveling. All right, number 4, your kids' bedrooms. So whether it's bedtime or nap time or just free time, have books in their rooms. So when they are in the room, they can read books and enjoy them, have their own special place where they have those books. And the 5th place you can have books is in the bathroom. Yes, I'm not joking. The bathroom is another option to encourage your kids to read. So when they're sitting on the toilet and maybe potty training, you can pull out a book and they can be entertained while they're sitting there. Also, if you have any plastic or waterproof books, those are a great option for in bath time for your little ones. So get creative and try to think of different places that you can incorporate books into your home so that your kids are reading and thinking about books all the time. All right, so on to number 4 suggestion is to display your books so that the covers are showing. Now, if you look behind me, I don't know if you can see this, I have this book storage shelf, and it's not a bookshelf, but it's just a way to put your books up so they're visual, so you can see the front cover and they're not just the spines. Now, a bookshelf is one of the most convenient or efficient ways to store a lot of books, but you only see the spines. And so for young children, they're not seeing the pictures, and especially if they can't read, they're not going to know which books they want because they only see the words on the spine. But if you show them in a display where they can see the covers and the pictures on the front, they are a lot more likely to pick up the book and read it. And finally, to group them in categories. And you can do that anywhere on the bookshelf, but rather than just having them all lined up, put them in groups so anyone can find them easily and quickly. And so I do that with different inexpensive book storage solutions. So I'm going to share some of those with you, and hopefully some of these will help you in your own homes. So first off, shop your dollar store. So I found this from the dollar store, and these are the perfect size for your chapter books, your thinner books. But if they're a little bit wider, you can always turn it sideways. You can fit them in like this. But they are a great option, and I stacked these all on top of my bookshelves so that my kids could easily find different themes or these clear shoebox containers. Now you can get these at the dollar store, but I also found them at Walmart for only 88 cents, so a better deal at Walmart. And then you can just print your own labels. This one says alphabet books, so whatever category it is for you, just put it on the box, tape it on, and then your kids can easily access it or find it. Here's another book storage solution. These are those fabric bins. This holds my Young Beginners and Beginners series. They're the perfect size for it. I got these on Holler for only 50 cents. Now usually they're $1, but sometimes you can get them for only 15 cents. Even the $1 is a great deal. You can also you can use any regular shoebox. These ones came from Michaels, so they're pretty sturdy, and you can get some decorative cute ones. And And Michael's usually is about $5 for one of these, but I have gotten them when they're on sale. I use coupons, so great option for storing books. And then again, you just store them on your shelf, and you can get like 3 across, and then it's easy for your kids to put them back, and they're not going to end up all on the floor. Another option that I like to use is these holders. Now, I got this from Oriental Trading. I got a set of 6 rainbow colors on Oriental Trading, and it was about $25 for the set. So they're $5 each. So they're a little bit more expensive, but they are very sturdy. So if you're looking for an option like that, these are a very colorful, sturdy option, and you can put just about any size book in there because they're pretty big. Or if you want to go the less expensive route, you can just use an old cereal box. And I didn't cover it all the way up, so you could see that it's just a recycled cereal box. You can get 2 out of 1, and then just decorate it with colored paper or duct tape like I did. And they're not as sturdy as the previous ones I just showed you, but they will go great on a shelf, and they're great for organizing. I stored our Usborne activity books in these, so fun option for keeping things under control, and your kids can help you make that. I really love. These are from the dollar store also, and these I like them because they have the little edge around them, so it's easy for my daughter to pick up and carry with her, and they're pretty sturdy. They have holes in them, so I recommend it if you don't want to tape, because it doesn't tape very good with the holes in it. Just get the zip ties from Dollar Tree, laminate or make your labels, and then attach with the zip tie, and it will remain on, so you don't have to worry about it falling off. But these are also a great option. I put my That's Not My Books in these ones, and it's a perfect size for that. We really love using these for book storage. Now these are just plastic crates that often you can find Walmart or Target during back to school for college students. And I love them because they stack really well. You can do it sideways, if you can see that. Or you can do it so they're taller, depending on how big of a bookshelf you want or how tall the books are. All right, that's everything I have to share today. I would love to hear from you. Tell us how you keep book clutter under control, and I'd love to see the pictures from you. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.